sound here. This might just be something else. Nah, no, there's nothing going on.
Okay. Oh, no, and the audio.
Okay, yeah, you're streaming on your own channel.
It's live now?
It's live, but it's giving me that thing where it's like, can't stream this thing, here's a bunch of rolling PlayStation.
Oh, that's because I'm in the share menu.
Oh yeah, when you first load it up, too, it won't let you share it. You have to get off of the beginning.
You wouldn't want to miss the riveting story.
Well, not the story. For some reason, it won't. They don't want you to stream the development specifically. Like CryoGen
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's weird.
I think this was in UE3.
Well, whatever.
But yeah,
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah,
It's
like
fans, alright?
the only reason I know it's in UE3 is because they apparently had tons of headaches because UE3's support got discontinued like 3 months after the
What you're
project.
blaming it on?
That was one of the problems they had.
Alright, let me give this a formal intro for the eventual YouTube video.
Yeah.
Oh, so welcome to episode...
Burn alive, holy shit. Sorry.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Throw up the top.
I warned you.
Welcome to episode 3 of Adventures in Platforming, where you're going to see my live reactions to playing Mighty Number 9 for the first time.
Yeah.
So, or not live if you're watching the YouTube video.
Everyone's very excited about this game still, and it's not unhappy at all.
You know, for how long it's been delayed, you know, it was almost a joke seeing the updates in my inbox.
Yeah.
So
It's a year and change late, like for a game that that's a third of its dev time at this point.
You know what the worst part was seeing, oh, it's finally out. The following platforms are delayed.
yeah.
Mac,
5 out of 10.
Linux, 3DS, Vita, Xbox 360.
4 of the 5 platforms you would have wanted to play on.
Oh, it is the present year. I
Yeah,
see.
it's present year. Apparently, the Japanese version, it actually says 20XX. And that and a few other things lead me to believe that they gave the localizers like an incomplete script and then never paid them to go back over it again.
Sweet.
Violence is confined to the Battle Coliseum. So basically, this is what happens when you allow Robot Wars to continue going on even after sentience has been achieved.
I'm finding it really annoying you can't skip dialogue. Because I've already seen this. I've seen this. That's killed me. So please just...
Terrible.
But you need to know that information again. It's vital.
Like Helmet Mega Man is having a good day in the Battle Cube.
I'm glad, it showed this tiny little scene of not Mega Man walking.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. I don't know. What the fuck? Oh, God.
I feel like in their offices, there's probably like a storyboard of more than what just happened there.
Oh, Dr. White. That doesn't sound at all like...
Listen, they gave him an afro, it's fine.
Okay.
He's a really unappealing character design. Like, he's really awful looking. Like, not even just his model, he's just not a good design.
Also, the two heroes, Beck and Call.
Yeah. Really.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, Mega Man had rock and roll.
That's a much better pun.
Beck and Call is just boring. Like, rock and roll had some character to it, and also had the excuse of having been come up with in 1986.
Is it bad that I was really expecting to be able to slide on walls like Mega Man X?
It looks like you should be able to, because you do have a wall jump. But it purposely doesn't work like the one in Mega Man X. You gotta be dashing, the game wants you to be dashing.
Fucking...
Oh, hey, it's News Anchor. Eco News, Last Guardian to be delayed again.
Oh, don't even.
Cherry Dynamics, Cherry Dyne.
well then.
Is that like Crystal Dynamics? Is there going to be a
Yes,
Gex robot?
No, Crystal Dynamics makes good things.
That's true.
Cherrydine would just like to express that this isn't our fault. It's that Dr. Blackwell. He's the one behind this. Blame him.
My fellow Americans. Oh, it takes place in America. We built the robot Death Cube.
See, I did notice that it's 52 states.
Yeah, we finally gotten. I'm just gonna guess.
After Puerto Rico and
District
got a
of
few
Columbia?
maybe you finally took them Canada. Their state 50, whatever.
Or maybe you got
No,
North
no, I think
California
each
and
province
South
would be-
California?
There is that too.
Oh man, no. North California just split off with Southern Oregon to finally form the Jefferson of Legend.
Did I just get a checkpoint? I think I got past the part that
Okay, I just had dialogue. Why couldn't I just
Actually-
fit this into the last bit of dialogue?
Actually, naming them mighty numbers is not very. It's like really hard to remember what each of them is. Like, oh, mighty number 6 is fire, I guess, maybe?
No, and mighty number 1 is fire.
Oh, it's just they mentioned mighty number 6 in the dialogue and I wasn't paying attention, so I assumed that was the one that showed up on screen.
No, 6 was that helicopter.
Oh, okay.
Helicopter. Yeah.
Yeah, dash through things. Hope you didn't like being jump and shoot man, because you're dash man now. Oh, those explosions really do.
Wait, you have to dash through things to kill them?
You can shoot through them, but they take tons of hits.
Fuck biscuits! Oh my god, the fucking.
Like, the game really wants you to be dashing through things.
Well, the thing is that your score is. Ideally, in order to maximize your score, you have to hit the enemies with just the right amount of bullets in order to kind of stun it, and then you dash through it. The more you overshoot it, the fewer points that they're worth when you dash through it, and eventually you'll just blow them up.
Do
But if you
points do
dash-
anything?
It's for like score. I don't know if it does anything beyond that.
It seems like an odd addition, but okay. The point system looks less interesting than the one in Gunvolt. And Gunvolt took 2 less years to make.
You know, Gunvolt, I think I played for like 5 minutes, and I was like, no.
Yeah, I couldn't really
I don't
get
think people
into
really
it
wanted
either.
to score Mega Man.
I'm not sure people wanted Dash Mega Man either.
Like, I like dashing in Mega Man X, I'm a big fan of that, but like, I feel like the reason I like dashing is because it gives me more options for how to deal with things, whereas this design ethos is to give you less options because you should be dashing.
You know what people did want?
Yeah.
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight was super good.
Yeah.
Play that.
You haven't played Shovel Knight?
No!
What?
No, I did not play Shovel Knight, and I just died again.
But yeah, go back and play Shovel Knight. It's cheap, and it's just getting more content, so...
It's the Mega Man DuckTales mashup you never thought you wanted.
Well, someone probably thought they wanted that, but they never expected to get it.
That's true.
Come the fuck on!
Sound like you're having a great time.
Yeah, I keep getting the "you died" splash screen.
I'm glad that apparently merited a splash screen.
No, it would be pretty funny if it did, because that's about
Yeah,
how
that
much
would be
I'm
cool.
dying. I don't think I've died this much per... No!
There's another one.
Mighty number 9 have like a Resident Evil style you died screen? That would be
No,
cool.
it's just, you just get a black screen. I don't even get like a... What would be really neat here, since I'm dying so much, is if every time you died, it like had a different mighty number or whatever. No!
Wait, how are you dying so quickly? Where's the load times?
So I'm doing the first stage, so I'm trying to fight to track down Mighty Number 1. And it's a fire stage because Mighty Number 1 is some sort of, pyromaniac or something like that. And I'm the hazards in this area I'm trying to get past are, one, falling platforms that fall super fast. Two, I have these mobs in the background that I can't target but can shoot fireballs at me. And if I get hit, I get stunned momentarily, and that's gonna make me drop.
Fuck.
Apparently it's, a bottomless pit under here that he's incapable of, jumping out of, because his boost only goes sideways. I can't, boost upward. And that makes sense.
Of course.
And third, there's these giant, those oil processing facility, how they have those giant oil silos?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I get near one, they all want to fall on top of me. So I had one section where it was 5 falling platforms with fireballs and a silo that just smashed me in my face, and that was it. I just died. And I died again because I got stunned and I couldn't jump up 2 inches. Mighty Number 9 2 inches, not 2 inches on my screen. Mighty Number 9 2 inches. It's like, hey man, just lift your foot up, please.
Whenever I look at the idea of dashing into a boss to sort of confirm the damage you've done, it just sort of looks like if every boss had to be fought with the top spin. Oh man, mission clears.
I know I kickstarted this, so I'm partly responsible for this, but I'm about ready to give it my Overwatch treatment and delete it.
Oh man, you were not swearing nearly as much when we played Overwatch, huh?
We're on live feed right now. I'm thinking of the children.
Man, I can only imagine what that sounds like.
Man, all this development time and they couldn't animate people's mouths during cutscenes?
I wonder, what the budget for this looked like, because, $3.5 million is not great for a modern game split across 10 countries.
And part of one of the excuses, game over, fuck you, buddy. One of the excuses that they gave was that even though it says 3 million or whatever, you only get 60% of that. So it wasn't actually, $3 million, but still, these are people. They know what they're doing. They know how game design works. It's not, some, little kids dropped out of high school, didn't go to college, have little junk Hello World coding experience, and, decided, hey, we're gonna make a AAA game.
Yeah, these are professionals.
Yeah, give me a fucking infinite lives option. If you're gonna give me 9, you might as well give me infinity, because if I need 9, I suck. So please just give me infinity.
It's even weirder, because, from what I know, there's, a mode where, there's a little robot that just sort of drops lives for you if you're losing a lot of them, and it's just why not just, give them however many they want, including infinite, because you already gave them infinite in a stupid way.
Yeah, but I'm not getting that. I just died 6 times in the same section, and, are you dying?
No, I'm just listening.
I died once in the first stage on the boss. Let's see where we go from here. So how do I use...
Because fighting bosses by slamming your face into them is not intuitive in the slightest.
How can I use one of the DLC characters?
I don't know.
There's more than one? I assumed there was only the one.
Well, I don't know what the DLC is.
One of them is a character. Port items are on, but it didn't really help very much. Let's see.
Uh,
There's a whole section on the options that's just question marks. Great.
you know what I think is kind of a thing that a lot of people probably forgot is that Inafune has been involved in making a large number of mediocre games over the years.
Like, the thing about it is, even if you just look at Mega Man, the batting average for Mega Man is like Casey at the bat.
Yeah.
Like, it strikes out a bunch and then occasionally hits a home run.
I mean, the
Like, the
original
reason there's a
does
lot of
not
good
hold
Mega
up
Man
all that
games
well.
because there's like 800 million.
All right, what? Someone recommend me a stage to start with.
Well, I've failed horribly at all the ones that I've done. I think that the environmental hazards in 1 are just too much. It's too much.
The fire
So I
one?
would not do that. Yeah, I would not do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one and see if I can show you up.
You know what?
I really want to sound like a dick.
That's alright. We won't talk about Mike's ability to stay alive for an extended period of time in Destiny.
Oh God.
Or lack thereof, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do appreciate the fact that at this point, Beck has been in 3 games and all of them are bad.
So what
He
else?
was in the promotional game Mighty Gunvolt. He was in Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, and he's been bad.
Oh God, Yaiba Ninja Gaiden.
One
You didn't-
friend, I was walking in a store with a friend, and he, pulled that out just to piss me off.
I'm gonna try Mighty Number 4.
Inafune had this strange affinity for Spark Unlimited because he was probably seemingly instrumental in making sure that they were the developers of Lost Planet 3, and then immediately after leaving Capcom, he was one of the first things he was associated with was producing Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, which Spark Unlimited also developed for some reason.
I died.
Rip.
At a stupid part.
At least you got pizza explosions. What just... Oh, heavens, that didn't even look... that looked like there was a platform there. There's some ambiguous lighting going on there. I can't tell what any of these dash power-ups are doing.
Oh. Explanations? Who needs explanations? It's for suckers.
The game will talk your ear off about a ton of things, but it won't tell you what any of these power-ups are doing.
I think one of them increases your speed.
Yeah, I remember reading a tutorial from before the game came out that mentioned, I think it's the green ones or something.
You also take a lot of damage. I don't know if that's something that gets upgraded over time. But you would think that these robots would have a little bit more armor.
They were built for combat. I'm not quite sure why they explode so easily.
Oh, that's fiery death. Oh God.
Well,
Why? God, God, fucking! I have chosen poorly.
I told you.
Was there a good choice to be made, though?
That's a good question.
This level, this area of the level is just so barren. There's nothing going on here except the awful-looking fire.
It really does kind of look like cheese pizza, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like, it's making me hungry. I mean, if there's like a Domino's promotion involved, like it works. I'd even eat a Domino's.
Oh,
Why are these
come
ladders
on. It's like, some of these things, it's just like you have to die in order to see that you shouldn't go there. Or that, you know, there's apparently purple sparks are bad. That's a one thing.
But
Yeah,
purple is such a friendly color.
So regal. And I feel like giving you the cutesy, like, 9 lives number is just like this weird thing where it's like, isn't that like admitting that your game is kind of poorly balanced and that you decided you needed to give the player a lot of lives?
Oh, you have to turn that option on. I think the default is like
okay.
2.
Yeah, you have to turn
Oh,
it
that
on.
sounds like hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine how I felt after getting a game over after 2 lives.
Ugh.
Multiple incoming robots detected.
What? Are you kidding me? You're a forklift. Why are you plunging off the pit?
They tried to kill me with the forklift.
I feel like I should be listening to some Beck while playing this game.
Call looks like someone's bad roll fan art.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like Beck is kind of like he looks like someone's fan design for like a new Mega Man, but Call just looks like someone drew Roll on DeviantArt.
Well, that's what you get when you put character design up to Kickstarter balance. That's the
Oh yeah, I forgot there were tons of calls they could choose from, and they went with Roll. I wonder what this game would be like if dashing through
Oh
enemies
god, oh
got
god, oh. Oh fuck.
Like, dashing through enemies getting you health back would at least be like there's an obvious... Oh, that was... Why? That was terrible.
Yeah, I really thought that by dashing through enemies, I'd be getting some sort of health back, and don't.
Because, like, that would be kind of intuitive. Like, you absorb them to sort of, like, restore your health, and, like, it sort of balances out the, like, brutal amounts of damage that a lot of these things do.
Because there really doesn't seem like there's any actual game.
Health power-ups seem really sparse.
Oh fuck! Fuck you! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
I think his expletives are getting more weirdly accented.
Fuck!
Oh, this is terrible.
I feel strangely vindicated.
Like, this is Wheel's hubris for, like, being like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna show him up, but...
Yeah, man, I'm totally good as you are. Apparently not.
I still have 5 lives left.
The bad part of me is wanting to play this just
Oh,
to try to
come on! Oh,
4
fuck.
lives.
4 lives.
Yeah.
Or like... God damn it.
This section is really bad. Like, everything here is just built around the idea of, oh, Beck can't shoot in any way but forward.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Carefully. 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 Okay.
Gentlemen, I want you to slowly and carefully now agitate the hell out of
Oh
this
god.
snake.
Oh god. Oh god. Shut up, Call. Your name sucks.
You're not rock and roll. Oh, then.
Oh, what? What? I did not think that was going to be instant death.
Level design is just really boring. Like, it's either instant death or nothing's happening. Oh, awesome. That counts as a crush death, I guess.
Oh, the silo? Finally
Yeah, the silo.
Yeah.
You got hit by the silo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I got a free life, somewhere.
Yeah, the little robot will give you free lives at checkpoints because what's
What the
balancing?
fuck is this? Are you kidding me? Oh, I actually did that without dying. That's, surprising.
That's more like
This game makes me want to go play Mega Man ZX some more.
What am I supposed to
Makes
do
me want to
here?
play Mega Man X1.
What am I supposed to
That's a good
do?
one.
What do I do? Apparently, what I was supposed to do here is get crushed to death.
That sounds about right.
Guys, I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to Red Ash, the Indelible Legend.
How am I supposed to shoot down somewhere? How? I mean,
Current verdict, probably better than X6.
I mean, better than X7? Oh,
Yeah.
no! No!
I feel more and more better about that tweet that I made a few days ago that was just like, Mighty Number 9 looks like it will perfectly simulate the experience of being very disappointed with my own choices at a Blockbuster in 2001.
how do I shoot down? How do I do this?
Oh,
How do I do this?
I think Wheels might be transcending life as we currently understand it. This is a terrible gauntlet. This is awful.
Why are there falling silos and falling platforms? Choose one!
So apparently,
No! 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 No!
The falling silos also don't have the dignity of, like, killing you by knocking you into the pit. They just, like, you get hit by the falling silo and die instantly. So Beck's weakness, like, all Mega Man robots need a weakness. Beck's weakness is frickin' silos.
oh, I'm gonna get a game over.
Why you not burn?
Burn to the ground. Burn to the ground.
Oh, what clever dialogue.
I'm
Burn!
not listening to the actual music or dialogue, but I'm going to assume that Beck is Yuri Lowenthal at his most comically disinterested.
He sounds fine, honestly. When does Yuri Lowenthal ever not do good work?
Yeah, he does good work, it's just like, like, there's not much to work with.
Is it too late to request the refund?
Probably,
Probably
well,
a
too
little
late.
on that one. Gonna have to dash through him eventually.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Dead. Oh, no. I got a little reprieve, but it's not gonna give me enough time to, you know.
Ash to ash, dust to dust. Oh, this boss is fucking annoying. Oh god, do I have to listen to him talk again?
Yeah, you do.
Oh wait, no sir. I skipped.
Oh, you got a skip button?
Just pressing
Just skip
start.
away. PS4 doesn't have a start button. It has an options button.
I just pressed the options button is what I meant to say. Clearly.
I decided to, like, phrase that in the dickest way possible.
Why'd they have to change the name of the start button? Mess me up.
It's like how the Xbox One doesn't have... I don't think those buttons even have names. They're like
What the
weird list icon and page.
I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge this guy's attacks.
Just staring at this, it's just like, what if dashing through him got you health back? That would be interesting and make the boss
This is
more of an interesting
fantastic. I
puzzle.
got so that robot thing that gives you boosts.
Yeah.
It gave me boosts because I had died, but one of the boosts was a weapon boost, and in order to get past this section, I need to shoot through a wall with my normal bullets. And the boosted weapon, I can't shoot through the fucking wall anymore, so I couldn't blow up the shit that I needed to blow up to be able to fall down through them, and I just lost my last life.
That sounds like fan game shit.
My official review
God,
for this
what?
work is fuck this shit.
I'm looking forward to getting this for 7 cents in a Humble Bundle and playing it for 12 minutes.
Ah.
If you do it on Steam, you could probably use something like Cheat Engine and make yourself vulnerable.
Ah, it's true. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yeah, I did not beat the boss, if you're wondering.
You did get further than I did, I guess.
We got to the boss.
Oh, success!
Yeah. How far past the fireball for falling platform silos was he?
Oh, he's right after
That's
that.
the end of life.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
But then you have to fight the boss, and the boss is...
Adjust graphics. Return.
It's a sterling example of the kinds of bosses you didn't enjoy fighting in Mega Man X.
To the title.
To put it plainly, the boss is an asshole.
The tutorial boss wasn't that bad.
No, that one was fine.
The tutorial boss also didn't talk.
Alright.
Ah, EX mode.
I'm putting on the retro music, because why the fuck not?
Chiptunes.
Let's see if it's any better. 'Cause this music is kind of...
What should we tackle next?
Dr.
Mighty Number
Sanda. Okay.
Damien Sandow?
What is this Vermilion Destroyer option in stage select? I'm gonna pick it.
It's the purple man.
We are being hacked by an outside Dr. White. I cannot stop the attack from here.
They have some guts to target us directly.
Checking their access. It seems to be
Also, that looks like it might be the Ray DLC.
Got it.
You up all set?
Because that looks like someone's like Zero fan art. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks... Is that the Zero of this game?
Yeah, Ray is Zero. Guess what Ray means in Japanese?
Zero?
Yeah.
Wow, that's,
So I'm doing that one too. So let's see.
Oh, we're gonna have a race here?
I needed that.
Race me up before you go.
Oh, is this... I wonder if this is just the boss.
He's totally a Zero knockoff.
your predator as well.
Remember, Zero is back in Pog form.
Interestingly, I think it's a she.
To have
Yeah, she's back, I should say.
Professor, how should
Stop talking. Oh my god.
You're a predator. Yeah, I've sure been killing all these other things. Definitely me.
Oh god.
It wasn't even a stage, it's just a boss fight.
But there's no health bar.
Yeah.
And it's got this constant thing that looks like I should be dashing through it.
This looks thrilling.
Supposed to die here?
So bear in mind that this came about from, I want to say, the third round of crowdfunding. They did a second round for voice acting, and then they did a third round for this.
Seriously?
Yeah. The third round did not succeed, but that's when Deep Silver stepped in and offered to publish and fund the DLC.
I've been watching you.
By all appearances, it looks like we would have lost basically nothing if they had just chosen to not make this.
Ah! Nerd. I'm a nerd. Why is it all like Sonic? Like freaking Sonic, right?
Sonic
Maybe that's where the Sonic Twitter was
Heroes.
laughing at them.
I don't think it's possible to kill
This could use some like Sonic style butt rock.
Da, 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 da,
I was thinking more along the lines of
da.
rolling around at the speed of sound, but sure.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Like the most interesting track in this game is the Mega Ran rap that plays over the credits.
It's just impossible. I can't do this.
I beat it.
Liar.
No. Dude, pull up the stream.
Yeah, no, he did just
How many times did you
finish.
have to blow this guy up?
Just keep dodging and shooting it.
I'm trying to dodge. Maybe
Shoot,
my
man.
control is broken. That must be the issue.
Clearly.
That's more like
Yeah, these things have weird, ambiguous noodle hitboxes. These are bad.
Like, okay, the dashing thing's one thing, but why do you, like, stack up enemies behind each other? So you can't shoot the one behind it, and yet you're
What's
supposed to
weird is
dash
that
through it?
sometimes your shots seem to penetrate through them, and sometimes they don't. Great, ×2. Oh, well.
that's more like
Are you excited for this hallway?
Oh, I'm just reading.
that's more like
My favorite level, hallway with walls.
Okay, you got me reading him, or no, I jumped in the hole. Okay. Always good with you.
here we go.
Okay, this level is indescribably boring.
Maybe I'll see the Ninja Turtles.
That's more like
Oh man, that'd be exciting. That's why you won't see them.
Radical.
here we go. Here we go.
Does this stage really need these walls I have to shoot through?
Oh, that makes it longer. Longer means more content. Like, there's no real stage design here. It's just here's enemy and a wall.
Did
Deal
this
with it.
checkpoint guy seriously give me like a sliver of health? Thanks, guy.
Clearly, you're a tough boy.
Ad lib moaning in pain. Oh god,
Wow.
angst. Angst.
They just pasted the script in.
Wow.
How did it actually say ad lib moaning in pain? I saw that on the internet and I thought someone had shopped it.
Nope. Nope, that was ad-lib moaning in pain in the text box. We can roll.
Xbox, ad-lib moaning in pain.
I'm starting to really think that an anime nerd would have more fun on prom night than
Anime nerds gonna have more fun on prom night because they're gonna sit there watching their favorite animes.
Absolutely.
Why am I alive?
Starting to feel like I should cancel my pre-order of Recore.
But Recore is made by Armature Studios and probably has Microsoft money behind it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Maybe they just attached Inafune's name to it, and he didn't actually do much.
That wouldn't surprise me, given the fact that I doubt he had much to do with Hyper Dimension Neptunia, whatever the hell one he was in.
Oh, that's true.
Or wasn't he listed as like hyper producer in that?
Probably.
Or Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, or that weird game where he was like the main character's uncle and it was a dating sim for girls. In conclusion, Inafune will attach his name to basically anything at this juncture.
Bling bling, yeah.
Like, this fight doesn't look terrible, it just doesn't look very interesting.
The fight's actually pretty fun.
Oh,
I would just like prefer a health bar.
Yeah, it's weird that like Ray is the only boss that hasn't had a health bar so far. Maybe she will during the last fight of the stage?
And also hasn't required dashing through the boss at all.
Yeah, that's helpful. Press X and shake the control stick repeatedly.
Well, that's problematic since I'm not even using the control stick. What the fuck? God.
I can't determine what causes your shots to penetrate through things and what causes them to not. I assume it's a power-up that I've just not been paying attention to.
No idea.
Oh, thank God, a checkpoint.
How come this boss gets like power-ups like immediately? And I don't get power-ups. Here's my power-ups. I want a power-up.
Power up!
What do you want with the professor?
Yeah.
I will have my answers.
What do you want with the professor?
Extra life so I could prolong this pain more.
Near him in this state. You're completely out of control.
And I'm just imagining every cutscene with Ray having like the Shadow the Hedgehog theme in it.
Isn't he a doctor? Why the fuck is he calling him a professor now?
Oh, he's probably a professor with a doctorate.
I'm just gonna die because I have a sliver of life.
Ah, Rachel. At least she has a health bar now.
It probably means I'm gonna have to dash through it now.
This world.
So much angst.
Again, I'm just remembering the Shadow the Hedgehog opening theme. It seems fitting.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot that that game existed.
I am all I am. Shadow shoots Sonic the Hedgehog in the back. It was it was a great opening to a great video game. ... Shadow proclaims himself the ultimate Shadow android.
What? That
Shadow
implies
the Hedgehog
there's more than one.
There is.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Shadow the Hedgehog has 10 endings, 5 of which are all,
Excuse
like,
me?
Yeah, it has. Technically, it has 11 endings because it also has a true ending once you've gotten all 10 other ones. But to get them, you have to do the same 5 like last stages via the moral choice system of do I shoot aliens or do I shoot humans?
That sounds fantastic.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Next April Fool's Day, the episode of Adventures in Platforming has to be Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ugh. Can't I just play Sonic Heroes? Isn't that enough?
That's worse. No, wait, no, it's not, but it's still bad.
Sonic Heroes.
How about you just play Sonic Generations in all the levels from the bad Sonic games?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
But also play in the background like that crazy, like, mashup of Supersonic Racing and a Sega Saturn ad that's on the soundtrack for some reason. Because that jam is great, actually. Oh, you gotta do the dash, man. Oh, you're gonna win.
No, I'm not.
What?
I fucked it up. I got cocky.
How did you choke? How did you choke so hard? Oh, I'm ashamed of you.
Yeah, it was bad.
I have no transit-based simple machine.
Oh, I just got to the control room.
Nice. You're at the end.
And you can beat him. I believe in you.
I must say, the retro soundtrack was definitely the correct choice here.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. His face is all sorts of good stuff.
Success. I hate this.
You go all Super Saiyan.
I hate this boss because there's times where she has like, she looks like you're supposed to dash through her, but she's just using weird shit.
Yeah, like I think the only reliable indicator is to just check if their health bar is flashing.
Yeah.
You live without devouring your prey? How?
Total score D. Fuck you, game.
At least you beat it.
The game's just not impressed.
What on earth is going on over there? Professor? Everything's okay. I'm fine.
You only got 2
Some
combos.
unidentified robot. Female, wearing a red cloak. A red cloak?
Our database has no robots on file matching that description.
The enemy's gone for now. I'll return to base. Good work out there, Beck. Let's go over the details once you're back home.
Oh, you motherfucker. Bitch.
Should we tackle next?
Oh, I had it down to like 3%, like 2 more shots. Oh my god.
Training program I devised. And honest appraisal of one's abilities.
What should we?
Attention. Configured.
Oh, looks like there's special bonus stages where you can play as Ray.
Oh man. More content.
Right, and then it just what?
The claw.
I'm gonna play a Ray stage. Screw it.
Ray Tracer.
Oh, here comes the angsty story.
That's all I have. Must hold. Must be.
I'm gonna go look up lyrics to the Shadow the Hedgehog theme so I can properly do this.
Smells. Maybe the Colosseum would have enough.
I'm sure that the Sonic Wiki can help me. Okay, the song is called I Am, All of Me.
Seriously?
Yeah. I see no, hear no evil, black writing on the wall. Unleashed a million faces, and one by one they fall. Black-hearted evil, brave-hearted hero. I am all, I am all I am.
So this is Zonda Technologies.
Go ahead, try to see through me. Do it if you dare. One step forward, two step back, I'm here. Do it, do it, do it, do it. And you see all of me? Walk into my mystery. Step inside and hold on for dear life.
Please stop, please.
I feel like I'm looking at someone's MySpace page from 2005.
I know, this sounds really bad.
I apologize. You didn't deserve that.
Ray,
You beat Ray?
apparently vampire.
Yeah, kinda. Vampire Robot's cool. Should've played the Ghosts and Goblins theme in the background like Mega Man 7.
Oh, this is great. Ray's health slowly decreases and you have to kill enemies to regenerate it.
Okay, so I was already talking about doing that, but now I hate that they did it in this way. Especially because Ray just seems to be Beck, but worse. Here's a long stretch of level where nothing's happening. Oh good, I guess that means that Ray gets to lose a lot of health for no reason. What if Zero was a vampire?
Yes, game, I have to be a sprinter because my freaking health is decreasing. Note that killing enemies only increases like the temporary health you've lost. If you've lost actual health, killing enemies does not recover that.
Oh, that's terrible. Like that turns it, like that makes it even less interesting, because like before it was like, oh well there's kind of something interesting going on here, but it's like normal health loss is not recoverable, then it's like, oh, well that's just boring.
Well, they seem to have strategically placed some, like...
Yeah, some extra health cap.
Yeah, so it kind of works.
So let's see, what other Kickstarter games do I have coming up? I have Hyper Light Drifter 50 on the PS4 soon-ish.
I've heard that's pretty good.
What is that exactly? That sounds familiar.
Game Hunters is a couple weeks. Yeah, sounds like that's been doing it on PC. And then Cosmic Star Heroine.
Oh, I can't wait for
Nice.
that.
That'll be good.
Yeah. I must get
Oh,
a physical
man.
copy of that
Oh.
game.
This frickin' I beat the boss cutscene.
Yeah.
These haywire machines. They smell
Ah.
taste different. There's something about the cells in
But yeah, no, Cosmic Star Heroine looks good as hell.
So this Hat in Time, which I think should be out relatively soon.
Can't help myself.
Oh, yeah.
I want more. Yes. More.
Hopefully,
I must have
not
more.
Castlevania will be better than not Mega Man.
That
The demo of Not Castlevania already looks better than this product.
Yeah.
probably the same sort of
I mean, that's a director I have a lot more faith in than Inafune.
Like Igarashi has always sort of had like experience with I've been given a budget of whatever I find in the couch cushions. So
The more I feed, the more I will
like
learn.
I would expect him to be a little more careful about what this is budgeted for. And
Yeah, I mean-
his budget is also like 3 times this.
Yeah. I mean, you look at all those 2D Castlevania games that like reuse sprites, and
We tackle next.
they're fantastic.
They reuse tons of sprites and assets, anything they can do to... Like, he was given a game that had the objective of, like, literally seemingly no art budget and produced Castlevania Harmony of Despair, which is one of the strangest things that was available on Xbox Live Arcade and PSN, but was at least interesting.
So it looks like Ray gets her own version of like all the stages.
Well, that's nice at least.
It's kind of like in Hotline Miami, where you play those levels as that
Biker?
biker.
I have not played Hotline Miami.
Oh,
That's good.
well,
The shoot mans. Also sometimes punch mans or stab mans.
Alright, we tried the fire level, let's try the water level. This is gonna end poorly.
I am about at my limit for this time.
The main entrance is frozen shut.
Proceed east. I located an alternate route into the water
Stop
works.
shooting me with your fucking lasers. You know what? No. I would rather. No, no. No. Nope. Nope, nope.
You know you can get the Mega Man Anniversary Collection for like $5 cheaper than this game on PSN.
The Legacy Collection, you mean?
Yeah, like whichever one, whatever it's called, yeah.
I think
The Anniversary Collection was the one for PS2 and GameCube.
Ah.
I played like the one Mega Man that I did do.
That's good.
What was that? You've played one Mega Man game?
Malfunctioning purification equipment could be fatal.
I think X5?
Oh.
X5's the one with like the time gimmick.
I don't remember. I played like 10 minutes of it, and I'm like, you know, like the guy I worked with at the time was like, yo, Ken, you gotta play this. And I'm like, okay.
It's just a strange choice. Like, yeah, X5's not great. Like, I don't like the only Mega Man games that I really like are X1 and the Legends games. Like, I was never really big into the like 1 through 10 Mega Man.
Oh, God. Hey,
I love
can't
water levels.
you like those purple sparks? Would you like to have to carefully fall through a gauntlet of purple sparks and water?
Yeah, they had stuff like that in the Earth stage. It's really annoying.
Oh.
I bet the hit detection on this stuff is great.
That's more like it.
Okay. Okay.
Amazing! Zeus!
Okay.
And with that, they have, this humongous budget. And, they say, oh, it's not that much, whatever. But they have a huge budget to work with tons of people. And then I load up, because I'm sick of that shit, and I'm like, half the stuff just kills me. I'm playing Binding of Isaac, and it's like a million times better. It's like, seriously?
And probably like nowhere near the same budget too.
No, like the original one was just like 2 guys.
That's why I
It was just,
Yeah.
it was 2 guys, and I think like they hired some to do the music, and that was it.
Yeah, same. It's the same two that did Super Meat Boy.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of lower budget indie games, I totally bought Octodad, the Dadliest Catch edition.
Yeah,
I desperately wanted it, which is why I yelled at Wheels totally you should get it. So.
Well, I was like, I legitimately could use a new tie. So,
And why not have an Octodad themed one?
yeah, exactly.
Nobody suspects a thing. I know that for a long time that on Steam had the tag Perfectly Normal Dad Simulator.
I don't even know what the game is about.
I'm not gonna Dad, it's fine. Everything's fine.
From what I read, you basically do like regular run-of-the-mill things, except you're an octopus, so it's
Awful controls.
yeah.
Like the joke is the awful controls that cause you to just sort of tentacle around in the most unnatural ways. It's like Quap. I'm enjoying this mini boss of a game of Pong.
I'm gonna die, and it's just, this thing is not that hard. I can't muster the interest to
I don't
actually fight
understand.
it properly.
I don't understand this fight at all. Why are you having a fight with a game of Pong?
I don't know. Oh, good. Cold puns. Great. You're on thin ice, so try not to get cold feet.
What killed the dinosaurs?
I love terrible puns, so when your puns annoy me, that's not a good sign.
You belong in fun. Now, imagine playing this game, but it takes 30 seconds to reload every time you die. Also, it has terrible slowdown. You're imagining the Wii U version.
Now imagine the 3DS version.
Oh, that version's gonna be a tragedy.
I'm sure the Vita version is going to be pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
They're both done by the same studio, I think, so live together, die together.
Who knows if they're even going to end up doing the Vita version? I mean, they might back out of it. instead of
I
making
could
you
see
have to
them
do
just
dungeons.
ditching it if they think they can get away with it. Now I'm just remembering that Atlas announced a new Vita localization at E3 that no one paid attention to but me.
I paid attention to it.
Yeah, Caligula.
Isn't it by,
That Sony didn't even mention the Vita.
Yeah, they didn't even pretend that it was still alive like they had for the past for the previous 2 years.
They're, I think, hoping that you'll just forget it's there.
I don't want
They want to quietly discontinue manufacturing it and never mention it again.
I'm hoping that the reason why they said absolutely nothing about it is that maybe they'll have like a Vita 2 at like
Tokyo Game Show.
Tokyo Game Show.
I can't imagine that's the case, even though it would be nice.
I mean, it's still outselling the PS4 in Japan, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's more an indictment of how the PS4 and consoles in general do in Japan nowadays, rather than a... Like, it's reasonably healthy in Japan, but...
Well, we'll see.
So, which version of Octodad Physical did you get? The PS4 or the Vita?
Vita.
That man.
It's easier to justify collecting Vita games because they take up much less space.
Yeah, they're tiny. And the tie's not being stored with it anyway.
Yeah, like that's why I got Oddworld for Vita originally, but then it's like I really want to play that on PS4.
Yeah, plus, you missed out on, with the Vita version, you miss out on one of the game's DLCs, Elf's Escape.
Really? It's not on Vita?
Yeah, no, they never could justify porting that DLC to Vita.
Interesting. Ugh. What? Why? Why? Why would they do this mini boss twice?
Yeah, Pong
With-
2,
with-
the Pongening.
With a revenge is a dish best served cold pun.
This wasn't... This was a boring mini-boss the first time. Doing it a second time is just... Why would you do this? Everyone loves the fact that they can't control themselves at all in ice physics.
How nice to see you.
Like, you're basically just at Schwarzenegger level at this point.
Did you try the Resident Evil teaser demo?
I really want to, but I don't have PS Plus.
I haven't tried it yet.
Son of a bitch.
Is it good?
I don't like scary things.
Bad choice.
And yeah, you know,
It's a spook tune.
it's creepy. You know, it's. I think because I didn't know what was gonna happen or what to really. I think if I went and I did it now, I don't think I'd have as much of a problem.
The demo is sort of... Go ahead.
You know, you got like creepy sounds, you got like minimal lighting and everything like that. And if I had to give it a subtitle, Resident Evil 7, the opening. Because yeah, nope.
Like, the demo is slightly, like, easier to deal with when you know that, like, if you've already been spoiled on the fact that it has no combat, and, like, so, like, it's just puzzle solving. But, like, it does a good, from what I've been able to watch, 'cause, like, I watched streams of it, of course, because I was like, well, I'm not going to be able to play it anytime. Like, it looks like it does a really good job of building an atmosphere.
You know, it's very everything is very dark. You know, they definitely have ambient stuff going on that it's like, you hear, like rattling and, thumps and steps that, that you're not alone. But, while you're in the middle of the demo, you're never going to have, nothing jumps out at you. It's not like you open up a door and you have like these zombies attacking you. I didn't know this. I was expecting to get killed every time I turned the corner.
One thing that I read about that I thought was kind of interesting is that if you try to short-circuit the demo's puzzles by just, like, if you know the solutions and try to just do them immediately, the game changes the puzzle. Like, if you do because the demo in its normal course, it ends with you finding a key and going to a back door.
Yeah.
If you immediately go to where the key is right at the start of the demo without having done anything else, you don't find a key there. You find like a fuse. And that's the start of a different puzzle.
Yeah, I had gotten to the point where I found the key, and I think I had done some exploring, but I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out too well.
You'll be happy to know if you reach the actual end of the demo, it continues to not work out too well.
I know, it's pretty much what I heard. There's no way there is no happy ending.
Nothing good is going to come to these people. Feels is having a good time.
This boss. I hate this boss. This is the most annoying fucking boss ever.
This looks like everything I hate about Iceman and whatever bad Ice Mega Man X boss you want to remember.
There's basically no time to deal damage to this boss.
There's a little bit of Chill Penguin in him, but he's much less well designed than Chill Penguin. It's like you caught a bad cold.
Also, this thing makes the most annoying noises as well.
I could be playing Daigaku Saibon, but I'm just watching this with terrible rapt attention. In conclusion, hopefully this is in the future of platform.
I mean, hopefully people just play Shovel Knight and are like, hey, this is awesome.
Yeah. And maybe, like, if this somehow gets a sequel, which, by all accounts, Inafune still desperately wants to make, like, they'll make something better than this.
If I could, suggest anything, it would be not to bring the sequel to Kickstarter.
If I could suggest something, it would be like, give me a better reason to want to dash. Give me a better reason to want to dash through things. Don't just make it mandatory.
Well, I think even aside from that weird dash mechanic, it's people. It's like you look at a game like Dark Souls that has a steep learning curve, and
A new update. It just says we're sorry.
Please understand.
Honestly, I think some people probably would be mildly mollified by just an update that just says we're sorry. curious when they stopped calling them Beckers and started calling them Mighties, because Mighties might actually be a worse name.
I think it sounds too much like Peckers.
It was like Beckers was never a good name because at best it's really cloyingly cutesy, and at worst it does sound just like, oh, here's a euphemism for dick.
It's something that an anime nerd would come up with when he's home on prom night.
Oh man, he just had a lot of time to think about it.
So yeah, you know, it's like
Oh!
I'm not like, you know, fantastic at it, but you know, if I spend the time on it, you know, you learn and you get that experience, and you die because you don't know what's going to happen, but you know, getting that experience, you're probably going to be much better off. And I don't get that feeling of this. I think you're just fucked either way. I think you're making stuff that's difficult just for the sake of it.
Like a lot of the like things that kill you in this game, there's no real applicable new skill. It's just, oh, I guess that killed me.
I want like scrub mode. Like I'm just like terrible. I just want to kind of enjoy the experience, and that's it. And I think I could have done well with the
Yeah, the limited usability options here are kind of strange. Like, Shovel Knight, like, in a lot of places looks harder than this, but Shovel Knight also, like, completely rethought how difficulty should be handled in a game like this. Because, like, with Shovel Knight, it's like, oh, you have infinite lives. The only thing you ever stand to lose is, like Dark Souls, your currency. I don't think I've ever seen you escape that ice block before he just crashes on you.
Yeah, not really.
That sort of 2D arcade sort of, you know, challenge, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But does anybody really miss that? I mean, really?
I think people miss the challenge, but I don't think it needed to be punishing.
No. I like the challenge that makes you feel like, you know, you've gotten the handle of this, and you know what you're supposed to be doing, and that you know, you hone your skills, and you're winning because you actually got better, as opposed to for some random reason your bullets are now going through multiple mobs instead of just one.
Like, the better Mega Man games did do that. Like, Mega Man X1 is like the gold standard for, like, you get new abilities which make you better, but you also just sort of get better, and in doing that, like, the game just becomes more fun. But, like, a lot of Mega Man games just weren't very good, and this sort of plays like one of those lesser titles where it's just sort of like, oh, yeah, I just sort of, I guess there's spikes there. Well, I'm dead.
I'm Sub-Zero, you're Plane Zero.
Oh, man. Chinese Ninja Warrior with your heart so cold.
Sub-Zero.
Ooh, your heart is a mystery written on your mask.
How do I still have lives left? I don't understand.
You randomly
Eddie
get
sometimes gives you them.
Yeah. Sometimes when you die, you get a free one.
I'm calling him Eddie because he's basically taken the place of Eddie from original Mega Man. When are we gonna get proper replacements for Beat the Bird and Tango the Cat?
I can't bring myself to load up animated memories again. That, where I stopped on that, was incredibly frustrating. Hide and seek segment.
The grand tradition of hide and seek in a video game just being really tiresome.
Well, it's you're in a 2D side-scrolling section, and
Yeah.
you have to hide in shadows. If you are out in the light, the boss of that area instant kills you. Just instant.
Oh.
You can't do anything. You get like no warning, and you know that's fine. And then you have to deal with jumping between moving platforms, making sure that when you land on the platform, you land in the shadow of the pillar, so that the boss can't see you. And then while the platform is moving, you have to move to keep yourself in the pillar. And you have to make sure that when you jump to hide on the platform behind the pillar, that you don't do so when the boss is... He switches between being at the front of the screen and the back of the screen, and if he's at the front of the screen, he kind of blocks your view of the pillar. So you have to kind of guess where it is or wait. And then you have to push this block across the equivalent of like half of the stage, the whole entire stage. And it's not just like you push up against the block, you have to actually engage the block and then you can do it. And you
Like
have
the
to
button
have-
that's like push block.
Yes, exactly. You push block, they do a little animation, and then they start moving back.
Who does that in a 2D game?
Yeah, exactly. And then when you're pushing it, you still have to deal with going in and out of shadows. And you probably have... The only time you can move is when the boss is down below the stage when he's positioning into a different section. And that gives you about 2 seconds, 2-3 seconds to do all of that. So get out from cover, engage the block, move the block, get back in cover.
Wow.
It's
That sounds-
extremely tight. Yeah, it's...
Like, even if that wasn't hard to pull off, it also sounds boring as hell.
I probably spent a half an hour trying to do it.
Ugh.
Dynatron
I couldn't do it. I had gotten the block all the way to the end, and I couldn't make the jump that it was supposed to help me get, and yeah, no. It's, that level is extremely frustrating. Just the mechanics of the whole thing are just
Yeah, I don't envy that one. Oh, there's no light here. That's my favorite level gimmick.
may also trigger irregularities in other robots on site. Proceed with due caution, Beck.
This will go well.
I needed that. Here we go.
I don't think that like anyone. This is like with like sewer levels where it's like this sort of level keeps happening. I don't know that I've ever seen someone that likes them.
Bring it on.
What, sewer levels aren't your favorite?
No, no, they aren't. Are they yours?
No.
Okay, good.
Bring it on. That's more like it.
Well, these next comes with the stars.
Bring it on.
Yes.
Pumped for that, even though, like, I know that there's a great deal of chance that I will hate the game, like, I'm pumped to play it anyway.
And then, what is it? The third Zero Escape, that's this month too, right?
Yeah, Zero Time Dilemma.
Meh.
When is that? Do you remember?
It's supposed to be, like, next week. It is definitely this month.
It must be next week because I didn't get a shipping confirmation for Amazon.
Yeah, let's see. Zero Time Dilemma. June 28th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's next week.
I really need to, like, find a way to get hold of Tokyo Mirage Session. I just sort of have to play it. I have to feel it.
Destroy all robots in the area. You'll need their energy to unlock the door.
A text box at the bottom of the screen in the middle of this incredibly uneventful mini-boss is mildly distracting.
I'm still deciding if I want to just delete it.
Eh.
Rip.
Sonda, get a hold of yourself. What are you? I see. It's locked inside. Go back. Destroy all robots in the area. You'll need their energy to unlock the door. That's more.
I'll tell you, I am glad that when we played Final Fantasy XIV and you fell asleep and you were about to walk off that cliff, that me playing that sound effect actually did wake you up. I was very proud of myself.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I wish I had seen this.
Freaking ambient music in that game put me to sleep.
You look like you were just, calmly sauntering over to a bridge. I'm telling you, hey, you probably shouldn't go over there. And then you kept going. And I'm like, hey, are you asleep? And I hear nothing. And I'm like, I couldn't remember the command to play the sound effects. So I had to ask my free company. And you had to have that like 10 feet from the edge. So it was really close. That shit woke me right up. And then you just jumped down. Like you went on the bridge and you jumped over it. You committed suicide. I think a giant toad eaten you or something like that.
Yeah, it was like a, what are those events called?
Yeah, there was a gate down there and you
Yeah.
jumped. And you took like 90% fall damage from that toad.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I'm way too low level to take any part in this. Why did I do this?
It's fine. Rip.
Hey, you know what's more fun than Mighty Number 9?
What's that?
Staring at the home screen of the PlayStation 4.
It's very soothing. Oh hey, I remember this level from the awful trailer. This is where the game told me that there was a dash that would make me breakfast.
Hint,
Lots
use
of
the
records.
crouch dash. How the fuck do you use the crouch dash?
I think it's just down and dash. I remember people complaining about this in the beta because it's so non-intuitive. Like the crouch dash is such a mild change from the regular dash.
Yeah, you could barely tell that you're even using something different.
Yeah. It's like, why are these two separate moves?
Dude, that's what I used to do to get past the area. Where did they tell you to do the crouch dash?
I don't even know what mighty he's fighting in this one.
3?
That wasn't in the tutorial.
Yeah, no, the tutorial does not prepare you for crouch dash.
Does that let you get through
Yeah, it's supposed to let you get through, like, lower, to the ground thing.
Oh
in the
yeah, that
area.
would have been really good to know in that, seismic level. That's what I probably needed to do. I had no idea that there was such a thing.
Yeah, nothing in the game seems to indicate it, and it's only useful in, like, 3 places. But yeah, the section wield on is terrible. Hope you know exactly how far the crouch dash is going to take you, because otherwise you're going to end up finishing your dash right in the middle of this buzzsaw.
That is a super cool thing.
It's probably what I should be playing instead. Oh, come on!
Wheels is having a good time.
Sounds like it.
I wish I could share your pain, but alas, I did not have the money to back it.
You know
Lucky.
what? I wish I had that money back.
Wow, this is loud. Oh my god.
My friend at least got a nice shirt out of the PAX presentation where this was announced.
Yeah,
Like, it really needs you to be creeping at the knife's edge of where you will just instantly die.
Like, I have a tolerance for a lot in this kind of game, and I would like to like this game a lot more, but it doesn't want me to.
Yeah. You can see how this could have been much better than it is.
What the f-
This has gone from funny to just action.
if it wasn't for the fact that I paid for it, I probably deleted it. Oh my god, I turned my master volume down to 10%, and I can't even... I'm trying Oddworld,
Yeah.
and so in my party settings, my party audio game audio split is 90-10.
Yeah.
In Oddworld, I set my master volume down to 10%. So theoretically, only like 1% of this game's volume total should be coming through. And it is so loud. Oh my god.
That's weird.
I can't even hear. I don't get...
Sound balancing can be really weird for some games.
Apparently, this is one of them.
Hello.
Hey, you finally got past Mighty Number Crouch Dash. Are you looking forward to game overing on the boss and having to do it again?
Well, that will be the end of the stream if I don't beat the boss. What the fuck?
You know what the problem is? I don't think some games take that down priority into effect.
Oh, you're probably right.
You would think that that would be something that Sony would have as like a requirement for certification.
Yeah, I mean, I have prioritized party chat, and my audio mix, I actually put it all the way up onto party audio,
Yeah.
and that did absolutely nothing.
That's super weird.
That's right, genius. All this delicious energy is free to resist.
I'm starting to think I should have just embraced my inner enemy nerd and just watched animes.
Stayed home on prom night. Can you imagine like Mighty Number 9 being the like equivalent of your prom night? I think that's where like you walk in the door and someone punches you in the face and you spend the entire day, the entire night just sort of nursing your wounds in front of the bathroom sink.
Oh.
Press buttons to shake free.
What the fuck?
Bring it on.
Yay! Power! So much delicious power! Whoa! It's intoxicating! I feel dizzy!
Fuck this boss.
Dinah?
Has there been a boss other than Ray that you didn't think that about?
For my power?
No.
Take it from me!
Well, the in the intro stage.
Oh yeah, the intro stage. Wow, I forgot that was a boss.
Well, I think Ray was supposed to be something that you could acquire with relative ease.
Yeah.
All those other ones show kind of that. Not that I got to bosses.
I'm glad to hear that apparently several bosses just have instant kill moves.
What the hell is the strategy for this stupid boss?
Get good.
It appears to be don't get hit.
I don't think
Not much
so.
of a strategy.
Because some of these are easier to get rid of if you get hit with them and then shake them off. Because if there's too many laying around, then she just fucks shit up.
But like they don't seem to go away just because you do the thing that says that's supposed to make them go away.
Yeah, that's true.
Press buttons to shake free, that's sure working.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I feel bad for laughing at that. I promise I won't do the same if I live long enough to see your actual funeral.
I don't think I even want to try this boss a few more times.
Yeah, this looks like butts.
You want to take it from me? We'll just see about that.
Like there must be something that like the game's not explaining about shaking those things off to make it more
You
possible.
have to press, you have to shake the L stick and the X.
Hey, I read a review that said the game was too easy, even on the harder difficulties.
Yeah, you know, if you're an asshole.
Maybe there's
I don't
like,
feel like sugarcoating that.
maybe there's only like one correct way to correct order to do these bosses in.
I don't know, it's certainly not. I don't know. Maybe? I mean, you would think that they would give you a tutorial on the down
Ah.
dash before needing down dash.
Looks like if you've got her in a state where you can dash through her, it stops her electric attack.
That's something at least.
So that's something at least. Now we get to annoying phase 2.